We do not set the standards, but we are commanded to teach them and maintain them. However out of step we may seem, however much the standards are belittled, however much others yield, we will not yield. We cannot yield. You had conferred upon you the gift of the Holy Ghost. There will be whisperings of approval or warning when you have decisions to make. The Holy Ghost can guide you away from evil and bring you back if you have wandered and lost your path.
Personally, for me, as I've gotten older and attended seminary, I've learned the teachings, and I always knew them as I was growing up, but it's become more clear to me that it's important not to date until you're 16 and you're mature enough to date, and afterwards just do as the prophets say and don't steady date, because that can lead to very bad situations.
Okay guys, dating, favorite subject. I love to talk about it, counsel about it. But for you guys, what I suggest is date around. Okay? Taste the 31 flavors, not literally taste them, but get a taste of what kind of personalities you like, what kind of people you like. And the more people you date, and I don't mean steady date, the more dates you go on, more personalities you get familiar with, the better you'll know who you want to marry and what kind of person you want to look for when you get back from your mission, or you ladies when you get out of high school.
Okay. All right, dating, huh? Okay, well, if there is anything I would say about dating, would be to listen to the prophets. They know what they're talking about, and they're right. And so when they say don't date until you're 16, there's wisdom in that. And then when they say, you shouldn't steady date until after your mission, brethren, I would listen to that. It'll keep you safe, and it'll make you so much happier.
The church is giving you some counsel to kind of try and help you guys out, so people don't get too serious too early, so you can get some experience, and that when the time does come that you're ready for a serious relationship, that you'll know what to do.
I think dating is a great opportunity for us as young adults to meet a bunch of new people, and it's a great experience for us to be able to search out for qualities we want to look for in our future spouse. Our prophets have counseled us to go on dates and to meet new people and to date around a bunch of people. They've counseled us to not single date, to not single one person out. And I think that's really important for us.
I think that dating is something that we really need to follow the prophet's counsel, but also we need to decide our dating standards with the Lord, and it's really up to us and the Lord to decide what we think is right and what we think we need to do and what we should do when we're dating and who we should date.
Dating can be really fun, but one of the most important things with dating is that you know your standards before you go on dates. And look for the strength of youth, decide what your standards are, and make them personal to you. And then you'll just have a lot more fun. And talk to your parents at dating. That's a really big thing for me, is that I talk to my parents about the dates that I go on, who I'm going with. I have them meet my parents, and it's just a lot more enjoyable because I'm never ashamed to tell my parents anything that happens on a date. And my parents know how to get to the temple, and chances are your parents know how to get to the temple too.
I would advise all of us as youth to get to know everyone. I feel that if we have a boyfriend or girlfriend, then that limits the number of young people that we get to meet, and it might affect us in the long run, and it also increases our chance to go down the path of immorality, which none of us want to talk about or think about, and we all think, oh, I'm better than that, we can never do that, but sometimes that does happen, and we can't control our hormones and all the things that our bodies are experiencing now. So I would just advise all of us to take the prophet's counsel and not to date before we're 16, and when we do date, to date around, not to go steady with someone until we're ready. And girls, I would encourage you to encourage the boys to go on missions and not have a boyfriend and not have that type of relationship.
On the most common and most difficult of all problems for you young men and young women to handle. It is the relationship that you have one with another. You are dealing with the most powerful of human instincts. Only the will to live possibly exceeds it. The Lord has made us attractive one to another for a great purpose. But this very attraction becomes as a powder keg unless it is kept under control. It is beautiful when handled in the right way. It is deadly if it gets out of hand. It is for this reason that the church counsels against early dating. This rule is not designed to hurt you in any way. It is designed to help you, and it will do so if you will observe it. Steady dating at an early age leads so often to tragedy. Studies have shown that the longer a boy and girl date one another, the more likely they are to get into trouble. It is better, my friends, to date a variety of companions until you are ready to marry. Have a wonderful time, but stay away from familiarity. Keep your hands to yourself. It may not be easy, but it is possible.